Since its establishment in 2012, the Indonesian Armed Forces Peacekeeping Centre has worked in collaboration with the Australian Defence Force Peace Operations Training Centre. The partnership evolved in 2013 with the establishment of Exercise Garuda Kookaburra as a bilateral peacekeeping activity conducted biennially. This year, Exercise Garuda Kookaburra was designed around the delivery of the Comprehensive Protection of Civilians course. Not only is this an essential course in preparing contingents and individuals for deployment on multi-dimensional peacekeeping missions, this exercise was also an important step in preparing PMPP for recognition in its own right as a world-class peace operations training facility. The exercise was opened on 23rd May by Marshal Muda Tani Benny, Commandant PMPP, and Brigadier Campbell, Head of Australian Defence Staff. This was a symbolic event demonstrating commitment to the partnership in the face of many challenges after COVID. The ADF deployed with 12 participants and 6 DS from all 3 services. The Indonesian Armed Forces matched with 18 participants and 6 DS with over 30 support and planning staff. The course commenced with a 3-day academic phase which was focused on providing participants with a history and background of protection of civilians' thematic resolutions, the legal basis for POC mandates, and how to incorporate POC requirements into strategic, operational and tactical planning. The course also covers cross-cutting issues such as gender, child protection and conflict-related sexual violence. POTC and PMPP staff work together to ensure that the material is presented in an engaging manner. Plenary activities, small group work and practical demonstrations are all used to teach the course material during the academic phase. Exercise planners incorporated visiting lectures from the ICRC as well as recently returned contingent commanders to give relevant, unique perspectives of the reality of implementing POC mandates in UN missions. We were also fortunate to observe a high-level UN seminar as part of the International UN POC Week, where we enjoyed perspectives directly from UN ambassadors as well as Deputy Special Representatives to the Secretary-General. The participants also conducted a scenario-based planning activity at battalion level where they demonstrated that they could implement POC concepts into commanders' plans following UN guidelines. Since 2013, Exercise Garuda Kookaburra has traditionally contained a field phase which is important in solidifying skills learned and placing theory into the context of a UN military mission. This year, under a scenario within the fictitious country of Karana, the 30 participants were divided into 4 patrols who responded to a variety of incidents within the expanse of the PMPP training area, which has villages, roads and terrain to simulate mission environments. Garuda! The exercise was supported by over 30 role players who carried out carefully rehearsed roles as villagers, leaders, civilian UN staff and armed groups to deliver maximum training benefit to the participants. This culminating event is a unique addition to the formal course material and sets this course apart from others. The participants are forced to adapt their theoretical knowledge to on-the-ground situations, making decisions, negotiating and building rapport in uncertain and stressful situations. While during the scenario-based planning exercises, participants learn how to prepare situation briefs with respect to POC, conduct threat analysis and risk analysis, the practical phase showed the students how tactical tasks across the 4 phases of prevention, preemption, response and consolidation could be implemented. The patrols contain a mix of backgrounds, specialisations and experiences, allowing them to work together as a team to achieve their learning outcomes. These learning outcomes include identification and appropriate reporting of the 6 grave violations, understanding the roles and responsibilities of mission protection actors, applying mandatory monitoring and reporting requirements, as well as understanding the special considerations for working with victims of CRSV. Overall, the participants were prepared to turn UN POC mandates into on-the-ground action, regardless of whether they deploy as staff officers, military observers or members of contingents. Even though this exercise had a busy schedule, time was found to expose participants to the rich Indonesian culture and develop close bonds which helped strengthen the partnership between Australia and Indonesia and within the peacekeeping community. Karaoke, cuisine and the exchange of experiences all helped strengthen these bonds. Participants also had the opportunity to enjoy the local Sundanese culture and trips out and around the Bogor region, from modern-day Indonesia to more traditional village life, as well as some of the beautiful scenery around Bogor. While this exercise may have finished, there is still more to come this year in the partnership between TNI and ADF. In June, we will send 2 of our instructors on the child protection course. Not long after, we will welcome back a small Australian contingent as part of Exercise Garuda Chanti Dharma in July, and a larger contingent again in November for the PMPP-led POC course.